You ever order food for pickup and the second you get home you realize the bag turned into a crime scene? That is the nightmare you are solving for if you sell food at events and your customers are using rideshare apps to get it home. Here's the thing nobody thinks about until it is too late. A car ride is basically a blender on wheels with stop-and-go traffic, sudden braking, and that one driver who thinks every turn is a race finish line. So your packaging cannot just survive a walk to a table anymore. It has to survive a 15-minute joyride with someone else's snacks rolling around next to it. Spill-proofing starts with one simple idea, and that is separating wet stuff from dry stuff. If your sauce touches your fries for the whole car ride, you are not serving fries anymore. You are serving sauce-flavored mush. This is where compartment containers become your best friend, kind of like dividers in a school lunch tray, except way more dignified. Keep sauces in their own little pocket, and suddenly your customer's car does not turn into a ketchup crime scene. Lids matter way more than people realize, and a flimsy lid is basically an invitation for disaster. You want snap-tight lids that click shut, not the wiggly kind that pop open if you look at them wrong. Now let us talk insulation, because temperature control is just as important as spill control. If your food is hot when it leaves your stand, it needs to still be warm enough to enjoy by the time it reaches their kitchen table. Insulated bags are like a tiny sleeping bag for your food, trapping heat instead of letting it escape into the car like a sad little ghost. These bags can keep food warmer for much longer, which means happier customers and way fewer angry messages. Cold items need the same kind of love, just in reverse, because nobody wants warm dessert that used to be cold. A few ice packs tucked into your packaging keep things crisp and fresh, even if the ride takes longer than expected. Here is a fun twist most vendors forget, and that is condensation. If you trap steam inside a sealed container, you get soggy food, and soggy food is basically a tragedy in slow motion. Venting your packaging, even just a tiny crack, lets steam escape without losing all your heat. It is a small move, but it is the difference between crispy and sad. People assume rideshare trips are short, but events often mean longer drives through traffic or surprise detours. Planning packaging for a 20 to 30 minute trip instead of a 5-minute walk saves you from a wave of refund requests. History has shown us that food trucks and festival vendors who upgraded their packaging saw real boosts in repeat customers, because people remember when their food survives the trip looking amazing. It is not magic, it is just smart prep mixed with a little bit of common sense. At the end of the day, rideshare customers are not going anywhere, so your packaging game has to level up with the trend. The vendors who get this right are the ones who turn random pickup orders into loyal fans who brag about you online. So if you want to stop losing customers to soggy fries and sad spills, you have to treat your packaging like part of the product, not an afterthought. Want to learn more about leveling up your vendor game? Check out our links in the description.